Welcome to everyone, guys. I'm now going to go live as well as you see. I watched the win, hence I was unable to go live for it as I was having some obligations. I'm having other job and it's just taking too much time from me, but right now I have to say that this is going to be awesome, just awesome, and let's bring it on. Let's bring it on right now. Um, I must say that this card is looking pretty much fun on the piece of paper. I'll be honest with you, looking pretty much fun on the piece of paper as from what I've seen, this card might actually be the card of underdogs. I actually parlayed 3 underdogs. Let's get it flat. How are you, Otis? How's everything going, man? The Jamal MMA series. Oh, a big friend of mine. Thanks a lot for hopping into the chat, man. Really means a lot to me. Um, in this card, there will be many ups and downs. There will be how to say, there will be many potential options. And we're gonna start early on. Hey guys, the one thing that kind of scares the shit out of me are two vein misses. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah. I didn't have some time, and that's why I didn't go live. So sorry, guys. And I'm a bit sick. My health is kind of fucked up, but that's just a part of the game. That's it. So I'm going to tell you now. We are kicking off right from the beginning, and let's see. I'm staying with Negumeranu though, Nikolai Negumeranu, and let's get this on. Hold on. Negumeranu to win. Yeah, let's bring it on. Easy didn't look great. No, he didn't. He didn't. That's true. That's absolutely true. He looked terrible. He looked horrible on the scales. Negumeranu to win. Negumeranu decision. I think that chin is gonna injure. Romanian chin. Or Negumeranu even could win via KO. Plus 4 overall. Balkan chin is too much for Carlos. Yeah. Negumeranu KO, TKO. Plus 3-5-0. I got Negumeranu clean win. That is my prediction. Negumeranu to win clean. Fair and square win for Negumeranu. Then the next one, Julio Arce versus Montel Jackson. Got Montel to win. Montel to win. Minus 200. Montel KO, TKO. I didn't bet on this though. Plus 250 for Montel Jackson. I've got a situation where Montel could potentially win. That is my expectation out of this one. Do have a feeling that Montel could actually pull this out. But that's just my thoughts on this upcoming battle. I don't think Arce is going to do much of a damage to him. I don't see Arce doing much of a damage to him. And despite I'm a diehard fan of Julio Arce, I don't think it's going to be one of the best fights he'll participate at. And this doesn't look like a great piece of play for him. That's a problem. Now the next one is going to be. The next one is hold on. Michael Trizano versus Seung Woo Choi. Trizano didn't hit the scale, so Seung Woo Choi to win. Minus 170. Seung to win decision. Choi is coming. Yeah, I do agree that Choi is coming. Choi to win. Minus 170. Plus 165. Hey, Ginge. How are you doing, man? I'm doing great, and you? Think Seong Wo Choi to win is a pretty much a realistic option right now. I do see it as a pretty much realistic option. Sounds good to me. I have all of these picks on Topology so far. Really? That's awesome. Karolina Kovalkiewicz, Silvana Gomez Juarez. I've got Gomez to win. Minus 110. Choi split decision. Whoa, that's awesome. Gomez decision. I don't see Kovalkiewicz pulling this out, but again, if she drags the fight to the ground, miracles can happen. Gomez decision plus 300. I do see Gomez pulling out this one. Let's see. Matt Frevola, Otman Zaiter. I've got no distance on this one. I can tell you what I played. Otman to win. Minus 150. Otman, KO, PKO. Here are my picks, Ginge. Here is what I played. I'm gonna write you what I played. I played 3 underdogs, interestingly. These are my underdogs pick. So Ginge, Gumerano, Pereira, and McCann. Do you think Otman has good takedown defense? Pretty good. Pretty good, and I don't think Frevola is going to dive too much to the ground. I don't think he's going to try to dive too much to the ground, so it shouldn't be easy win, but I don't expect a hard one. I'm thinking the same on them three. Staying away from betting that one. Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't bet on that fight either. Then the next fight. Petrovsky versus Turman. I'm staying away from that one. Let's say. Yeah, Turman to win, but I'm staying away. But I'm staying away from that one. Definitely, I'm staying away from that fight. So not gonna even think about it. This is 50-50 to me, and I've got nothing to I got nothing to say on that one. Okay, the next one. Blankfield McCann. I have McCann to win. Last 3-0. McCann to win. McCann via KO. I also like Blankfield decision. So in the case you didn't play on this one, I think if McCann wins, she's gonna win via KO. McCann versus Blankfield. No distance. I also like that. So yeah, I also like the fight will not go the distance. That's one of the picks I also like when it comes to this one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna parlay that one. I mean, I already bet on Molly to win, so Dominic Hayes versus Ryan Span. Span missed weight. I'm going with Rez. Minus 210 for Rez. Rez decision. Molly KO plus 1200. Oh, yeah. How much is Rhea's decision? Plus 400. Hey, George, how are you? We'll see. I bet on Pereira, so in that case, I'm gonna lose my bet. But never mind, it's just a game. Do not like that guy's style of fighting, he is boring. Nobody likes that. Brad Riddell versus Renato Moicano. Over 2.5 is minus 105. Riddell to win plus 105. Yeah, Adesanya is extremely boring, but he is winning. That's the problem. How's your day doing, man? By the way, forgot to ask. I'm gonna head into the main card right now. I just woke up. How is yours? Well, I'm a bit sick, but I hope I'm gonna recover tomorrow. I was fixing my shoulder yesterday, so you see, I have the full range of movement right now, but it still hurts. I was fixing it though. Staph infection, I don't know what it is, probably just a flu. Oh, see, I have now full range of motion. I was fixing it. No, not from beating. No, that I hurt myself in the training session, so. But now my shoulder is better. Then we got Claudio Pulish versus Dan Hooker, no distance. Pulish versus Hooker. Pulish versus Hooker, no distance. Pulish to win submission. I like Pulish to win submission. I really like Pulish to win submission. Plus 250. I was planning to go to NIC to see this card live, but had some finances to take care of first. That would be great to watch it, man. And I like Hooker KO TKO. I like Hooker KO TKO. Plus 200. So that's why no distance works for me in this fight. Gutierrez versus Edgar. I got Gutierrez to win. Yeah, Gutierrez to win. Minus 230. Good one. Then we are gonna go into the main card. There are some other great fights though. I mean, there are. Also, Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Chandler versus Poirier. No distance. Side pick Poirier. But no distance works, like a safer piece of play. Hello, Kale. UFC fight of the year. There were many great fights. That's hard. Ooh. There were many great fights this year. Most surprising, definitely Islam versus Oliveira. But the best fight. Hard, man. There were so many great wars this year. Let me see the next one. I've got Zheng KO TKO. Zheng to win, minus 360. Zheng KO TKO. Or Esparza decision. Really? There are many great fights this year. Probably Prochazka versus Teixeira for me too, but I'm unsure, man. So many great fights this year. This year is famous for its lovely fights. How does it sound to you? Bailey by KO, Pereira by KO, Spam by KO or decision, Riddell and McCann to win. That's okay. Works well for me. Oliveira, Gaethje. Yeah, it was a great fight too. Got to say it was a great one. It really was a great piece of play. I agree. Then in the main event, I've got Pereira to win. Plus 158. Pereira KO TKO. Rose versus Carla was definitely the best fight of the year. Yeah, ironically. Till minute 17. Alright, let's bring it on. Let's chit chat. That would have been a great piece of play. Alright, guys. I'm now putting my PC like this and it's time to chat. Rose Carla was my favorite because it helps me sleep better. Yep. How about fighter of the year? Prochazka. Prochazka for me. Every single Israel fight puts me to sleep too. Volkanovski? I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, the fighter of the year is Prochazka. It's Prochazka for me. Volk is definitely fighter of the year. Look at what he did to a guy like Max. Well, could be. Could be, but I'm extremely impressed by Prochazka's performance. Because, such a progress, such attack on the title, and so many great performances. What he did to the Korean Zombie. There is a possibility. He might be the fighter of the year, though. And by the way, sorry because I wasn't live these days. I was fixing my shoulder and I'm still sick, so sorry. Look at what the American Tiger did this year. Nice. I've heard they are gonna announce Shevchenko's next fight. So who is going to be her opponent? What do you think? Who is going to be her opponent? The American Tiger Joshua Rahwan went 50-0 in 2022. That's awesome. Who is the opponent? Grasso? I don't know. It might be Santos because they just added Santos to the game. You think it's gonna be Santos? Yeah, right, Josh. You're having an undefeated record of 50-0. Doesn't matter who Shevchenko fights, same result. Have you seen Shevchenko's Instagram lately? She's really having fun. They had a very close fight. That one against Alita was not bad. And her fight with Maya was okay too. No, really, who is the opponent? Any news on Santos I don't know. I wanted to ask the same question about the Santos by the way, I'm sorry because I'm sitting like this. I'm sick at the moment, so she was in Turkey hanging out with my Georgian girlfriend. I don't know. We don't know. Yeah, I'm also wondering what happened to that eye. Yeah, I'm also wondering. I would like to know the same thing. So this is a chit chat discussion. Ask questions, please. No, true. She was hanging out with Lika, who was in Turkey. Someone said they are gonna confirm Shevchenko's next fight at UFC 281. No matter who she fights next, it's always going to be the same outcome, though. She is always going to have the same outcome, though. When she fights, I don't see anybody defeating her soon. I mean, I don't see anybody defeating Valentina Shevchenko anytime soon. I think she might fight Nunes. Well, if she advances one division up, then it's possible. Then it's possible to fight Nunes. Who is your favorite fighter per division? Per division? What about Santos? She's levels above the rest. Per division, my favorite fighter flyweight is Moreno. Bantamweight. Got to admit, I'm not a fan of Petr Yan, but I love to watch him. I like Dominic Cruz. Then is the Reyes and Choi fight still on? As much as I know, the fight is on. But I'm not sure, though. As much as I know, it's on. Hold on. Featherweight Volkanovski. And I like Barboza a lot. No, why put body through gaining weight, then to come down? Well, stays at 125. A lightweight. I'm a fan of Oliveira. I'm a fan of Poirier. Welterweight. I like Leon Edwards. I really like Leon Edwards because he is lefty. Hold on. Middleweight. I like Pereira's striking. He is not lefty, but I really like him. Adesanya is boring, man. I can't even stand that guy. Dom is my all-time favorite. My too. At 185, I like Kevin Holland when he fights at 185. At 205, Prochazka. 100% Prochazka. I mean, of course, I like Alexander Rakic because I'm half Serbian, but I want to say that Max Holloway is City. 265, Blagoy Ivanov. And Blagoy Ivanov and Francis Ngannou. Champion will always have a name. Blagoy Ivanov and Francis Ngannou at heavyweight class. Then we are going to advance female strawweight. Female strawweight is I like Weili Zheng. She is really a fighter I love to watch. Weili Zheng in female strawweight. 125 Valentina. 135 and 145. Do they even have the opponent for Nunes? That's a big deal. 135. I'm a fan of Holly Holm. Big fan of Holly Holm. Champion's name is Rafael Fiziev. I'm actually a big fan of Holly Holm. But at 145, I don't like watching Nunes. I used to like watching Chris Cyborg earlier in the early stages of UFC, but now we don't have Chris Cyborg. They added Fiziev, Pereira, and Tyler Santos to the game. That's true. They added them. Yeah, they added them to the game. That's true. Pereira model in the game is so good. Yep, it is. It is awesome. It's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, Pereira's model is outstanding. I like the way Pereira destroys people. He's the guy with the best left hook. I was thinking about making a video, but didn't go well for me. Do you like the game? Yep. Yep, absolutely. I do love it. I do love that game. And for me, Pereira, I think he's going to be crowned tomorrow. Do have a feeling he's gonna get crowned. I believe he's gonna become the champion. I do think this guy has what it takes to become a champ. Yeah, I'm pretty much confident in Pereira, though. I do have a feeling Pereira is going to knock out Easy, or if Easy wins, that's going to be a decision victory. That's going to be a decision victory for Easy Boy. Why is Israel wearing green and gold instead of black and gold? I am wondering the same, man. As much as I know, the flag of Nigeria is green and white, I think. I think it has something to do with his home country of Nigeria. But I don't know why is he wearing green and gold. I really got no idea why is he wearing green and gold. By the way, guys, so can champions wear whatever color shorts they want as long as their name on the shorts is gold? As much as I know, you can choose which color are you going to wear. I was talking about that in the interview with Jasmine Jazudevicius, and she told me it's allowed. Oh, thank you so much, Lolita. Thank you so much for the super chat. Don't have a hat today on, but thank you so much. Amazing, just amazing. As much as I know, when I was talking to Jasmine Jazudevicius in the interview, she told me that you can wear whatever you want, whichever color you want. They have a good team. They have a very good team that is going to sew whatever you want. So they have a good tailor team that is going to help you. And you can wear whatever you want as long as you have your name on the trunks. You can choose colors, and that's what she told me. You can choose colors, and you can decide which color are you going to choose, and you can warn them. For example, if they don't write your name well, is there any purple Venom UFC shorts? I haven't seen purple, but I think they can make it. I think they can make it by order. That's what I think. I do believe they can make it by order. For example, Jazudevicius told me that you choose a color, they order the model. They order the model. And when they order the model, they write your name on it, and you choose how is your name going to look like. And for example, if they fail to write your name properly, then you can say that they have to fix them, and they are going to measure. They are going to measure you. They are going to take measures from you, for example, around your waist, and they are going to go. A tailor, a professional tailor, is going to measure you. So you can choose a size. And she told me that it's always better to take one size above. That's what she told me. That's how Jazudevicius told me in the interview the situation looks like at the moment in the UFC. And yeah, you can choose which color are you going to wear. And as much as I know, red is the most often color, because the majority of fighters are wearing red. As much as I know, the majority of fighters are wearing red. And also yellow is pretty much often for Brazilian fighters. Majority of Brazilian fighters are wearing yellow. The Canadian fighters are usually wearing red. And about the others, don't know much, don't have much info on the others. Yeah, all the Americans are now wearing red. I think Poirier and Chandler are wearing red too. No, Poirier is wearing gray, right? Chandler is wearing red. Poirier is wearing gray. Cap Swanson is wearing red. Yeah, Cap Swanson. Hold on, there were many other guys from America. Who else was wearing red? Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I know about Jasmine Jazudevicius. 1 second. Canadian guys are wearing red. Malcolm Gordon, he was wearing red. Other Canadian guys. There are other Canadian guys who wore red. Masvidal, yeah. Jorge Masvidal. He was wearing red. There are other guys. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. But the majority of Canadian fighters are wearing red. Help, man, I completely forgot. Hold on. Mayra Bueno Silva is going to surprise people at 135. She's starting to put it together. That's awesome. Chandler's wearing white and Poirier's wearing the black. I was thinking Poirier is wearing the gray. McGregor was wearing green. What color was wearing Donald Cerrone? Was it blue? Was it blue for Donald Cerrone? Donald the Cowboy Cerrone. The biggest fight we never saw in the UFC. We never saw. The biggest fight we never saw in the UFC is, for me, Stipe Miocic versus Johnny Boy. Brazilians wear green also. Depends, but majority of Brazilians wear yellow and black because that has something to do with their flag, with the flag of Brazil. But yeah, some of them wear green. For example, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns was wearing green trunks. I remember that he was wearing green, but the majority of them are wearing yellow with black patterns. Camo shorts for Bryce. And now blue with Jaguar spots for World Cup. Yeah, blue with Jaguar spots is not top notch. I found old Sherdog post where the guy adds up wins for each short color post Reebok. Really? Oh, that's awesome. That's outstanding, man. Anderson Silva GSP. That's a big fight. Bananas and grapes. Do you think Span can get lucky and knock out Rez? In round 1, yes. Outside of round 1, no. Is Rez and Trizano fight still on? As much as I know, the fight is still on. I'm gonna check it right now, but as much as I know, the fight is still on. Now let me see if the fight maybe got cancelled. No cancellations so far. I don't see cancellations so far. Span is fined 20% of his purse. Trizano is fined 20% of his purse. I don't see cancellations so far. Biggest missed fate of 2022 is Vlad versus John Morgan. Yeah, maybe. But the biggest vein miss, man. Do you remember William Knight? You reckon over 1.5 rounds for them, 2 fights is a good bet. Yes, I agree. Search Sean O'Malley and check the news. Any World Cup long shots you like? Nah, I don't have any. Sean O'Malley, check the news. What is happening? What? Interim title against Chito Vera? UFC champ Aljamain Sterling wants money fight against Sean O'Malley. What the heck? Is this some kind of a sick joke? No, the thing about stem cells. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Okay, I'm gonna read the whole post. Yeah, Sean O'Malley money fight. But I was thinking O'Malley is gonna rematch Vera. What the heck? Meme came in underweight versus Guru. Oh yeah, man. For Arce and Jackson fight. Yes, Haka, I do like over 1.5 rounds for Arce and Jackson. No, not Jackson KO round 1. I don't see that coming. Span fine 25%. Is this updated news? I was thinking it's 20%. I found 20% at the MMA Junkie website. They're probably gonna do that. I think you would win a no time limit open weight submission grappling fight versus Guru. Open weight grappling. I don't know whether Guru knows to grapple. First 1 minute, Guru has the advantage. Guru has the advantage for the first 5 minutes, but Cowboy is not gonna tire up. I think over 1.5 rounds for most of the fights is a safe bet. You agree? For majority of the fights, yes. Not for all of them, but for majority of fight, yes. Yeah, Josh would fuck us both up. He knows to grapple well. Do fighters normally win or lose after being fined 25%? Well, there are no rules. There are no rules. It depends. Sometimes a heavier fighter wins. Sometimes fighters intentionally miss weight and they are heavier than their opponents because they intentionally do that. They want to have the advantage, if you know what I mean. They want to have unfair advantage. That's something, it happens from time to time. Have you made predictions for top 2 fights? Yes, of course. I'm going to write you that. Zhang to win, KO, TKO, and Pereira to win. There you go, Lolita. These are my predictions. So Zhang to win, potentially KO TKO, and Pereira to win, potentially KO TKO. But I only bet on Pereira. I didn't bet on Zhang. Actually, no, sorry, I bet on Zhang. Hold on. Let me check on my phone. Hold on. Actually, I bet on Zhang to win, and I bet on Pereira to win. Now I'm checking my bets. Yes. Negumerano to win. Let me see. Zhang to win. Pereira to win. And I have another one. Hold on. And Molly McCann to win. These are my bets. I'm reading them now off my phone. Pereira to win decision or KO TKO. The only way for Pereira to win is KO TKO. Decision, no way. Only KO TKO. If it goes the distance, unfortunately, I hate to say that, but I think Adesanya is going to win. I got Rizano, Hayes, Ulber, Garcia, Hooker, Poirier, Edgar, and Adesanya all over 1.5 pro bet, and Veli Zhang money line as the parlay. You like this? Yeah. You really think Pereira? Yes. I like that, Haka. These are pretty much decent levels. Fighters who missed weight but were already favored to win by odds makers were much more likely to emerge victorious than those who missed weight but were underdogs. From MMA Fighting Site. Vlad, could you break a brick with your hands? I was already doing that in the past. I could in the past. Maybe. I hope I can do it again. I could have done it in the past. But only one brick. Think Adesanya will do takedowns. If Adesanya wins, that's going to be a decision win. If Pereira wins, big power punch. You're a cool dude, Vlad. I just wanted to say that. Thank you. That's a good parlay. Yeah, I'm checking again. Trizano missed weight, but he's got a chance. But Rizano like over 1.5, that's okay. Reyes, okay. Ulberg, probably okay. Negumerano is hard to knock out. Arcei, fine. Hooker, Pulish, I don't know. That fight, I have no distance on that fight. Poirier over, that's okay. Edgar, probably, yes, last fight of his career. Adesanya over 1.5 rounds almost always comes. He's right now, Josh. Can you levitate with your chin? No, Josh, I can't. Sorry, man. I can't, man. I'm pretty much fucked up when it comes to levitating. No, I don't have that much power of my brain. I don't know why Azaitar is an underdog. I was thinking Azaitar is minus 150. Is Azaitar an underdog? You would look good with Pereira's leopard jacket. Oh, thank you. That's a great suggestion. Pereira's leopard jacket. Man, that is a great fashion detail. Whoa. Oh, man. How nice this jacket is. Whoa. Oh, how nice it is. Whoa. Man, I wonder, can I buy something like this? That's awesome. Pereira has style, man. Whoa. Better chance Pulja's third round knee bar in a row or Molly third spinning elbow in a row. Yeah, maybe the time off. Do you believe in no-touch martial arts where people knock out attackers with their energy? No. James Cross smashing Sanko. I was surprised with the fact everyone thinks Hooker and Pulja's fight is so close. It's kind of obvious Pulja's is gonna win. Pulja's submission or Hooker KO? I'm playing no distance. I'm afraid, man. I'm pretty much afraid of that fight. Pereira is having great leopard jacket. I have to buy something like this. I have a lot of distance, no distance bets in my parlay. For Hooker, I have no courage to play differently, unfortunately. For Hooker, I have no balls to play differently. Plus 350 Molly. I also bet on Molly McCann. The jacket matches his skin tone pretty well, kinda cool. Reminds me of Oliveira's arm tattoos. Man, that jacket is brutally good. I love it. Hooker is washed. We'll see. We'll see about that. But that jacket is brutally nice. It's awesome jacket. I really love it. It is really awesome jacket. Brutally good jacket. And this leopard jacket, I wonder if I can buy something like that. But did you predict Molly versus Sarin? Yeah, I bet on Molly McCann to win. Yeah, I'm writing. I bet on Molly to win, and secondary prediction, no distance. I have a feeling Molly could knock her out cold. But the problem with Blankfield is the fact that she is brutally good with wrestling. I said Molly to win plus 320, but it was plus 350 when I placed the bet. Now the line has moved. I was surprised with the fact like everyone at the vein needed the box. Really? I've seen the boxes. There were a lot of boxes. Maybe because it was a digital scale. Gotta be fit to pull off that jacket. You're lucky you're fit, of course. Also, why was Izzy's eye like twitching? Was he hurt? I don't know. Izzy is nervous. Yeah, he is very nervous. I think Pereira gonna knock him out. The price of fur has gone down a huge amount here in Canada. Not many people buying raw fur since animal rights. People hate it now. We love meatball. I'm a big fan of meatball too. A big fan of meatball. Molly Meatball McCann, I'm a very big fan of hers. You know that very well. Molly can't win, says Kale. If Erin drags the fight to the ground, no way she wins. Unfortunately, that's true. That is unfortunately true. I hate to say that. Only via knockout? That's one and only thing that's possible. She destroyed Hannah Goldie. Yeah, I believe she destroyed Hannah Goldie. Izzy's nervous, that's true. Maybe Molly can become a female Derek Lewis and just get up. I think Molly can win, but she has to win via stoppage. She needs a stoppage in this one, and she needs a stoppage badly. No, I'm only gonna make predictions. I can't cover PFL. I'm very tired. Next week I'm going to a trip. But I'm going to make PFL predictions. No worries about predictions. Wasn't Hannah Goldie a strawweight? Used to be. She beat Dobson and Lana. Goldie. Unfortunately, next week I'm gonna give you predictions, of course, but I'm going on some kind of a trip. If Paddy is not there, then that me and Molly will lose. Paddy? Why Paddy? You think she's going to win with Paddy in her corner? Chandler or Poirier? Poirier. Where are you going? I'm going into a small city on the border with Bosnia. I'm going in a small city. My sponsor paid for that, so. But I'm going to give you all the predictions. No worries about that. Yeah, that week I'm going. But is it PFL next week or the week later? I'm not sure when is PFL. Is it next week or a week later? I'm only covering. There will be one no UFC week. That's when I'm going to vacation. Poatan or Adesanya Poatan. She only win when both on the same card. Ped is fighting in December. I'm covering every single UFC, but there is no UFC weekend. On that weekend, I'm going on a trip. That is November of 26th. Is PFL then on 19th? No, I'm not going to cover that PFL because I'm covering UFC then. I'm covering UFC. There is an event on UFC. I was thinking PFL is on the other weekend. That other weekend I'm going on a trip, but no, I'm going to cover only UFC. If there is a UFC and other promotion, my sponsor insists on choosing UFC every single time, which kind of sucks. But Shane Burgos fight off. Really? What happened? Why? On 19th, I'm gonna give you my predictions, but unfortunately, I'm busy on that weekend. And also, that weekend, my teammates are competing at one competition, so I won't be reffing. I'm going to a tournament to help my coach. They also have a tournament, but I'm going to cover UFC. So when it's UFC, that is the most important thing in the world. But when it comes to other things, well, you can have fun. I mean, you can have fun when it comes to other stuff in your life. But when it's UFC is number one, and everybody who is close to me, they just have to accept it, because UFC is UFC, and you know that there is no better thing in the world than UFC. Everybody knows that. Tink is injured, and they were looking for a fighter versus Moraes. Really? I didn't know that fight is off. That kind of surprises me a bit. It doesn't make me happy, I'm not happy because this fight is off. Any last minute bets I should make? Negumerano to win for me, Pereira to win. I'm telling you, who did I play? Negumerano to win, Pereira to win, Veli Zhang to win. That's what I played. And I also played, hold on, who else? There's another underdog pick. Pereira to win, Zhang to win, Negumereanu to win, and Molly McCann to win. These are my picks. I don't know, man. Adding Seung-Woo Choi wouldn't be bad as Trizano missed weight, and I'm even more confident in Reyes now when Spen missed weight. Yeah, I'm looking more confident in Reyes now. UFC tickets, 8:00 minutes, PFL $100, PFL in smaller arena in Madison Square Garden. PFL is only $100. That's not too much. I might do 50 an easy decision, 50 Pereira to win for guaranteed. I don't see Izzy knocking him out. I don't see Izzy knocking him out either, but I see Pereira knocking him out. That's how I see it coming. That's how I see it coming. Pereira submission? That would be a massive, massive odd, I think. There will be one round where Pereira drops him or rocks him bad but can't finish him. Sorry, I just have to write a message. Sorry. Just one message. I have something very important. 1 second. Just one message. Okay, I wrote a message. Fine. Pereira by submission. Yeah, Pereira by submission is crazy. There will be one round where Pereira drops him and drops him or rocks him bad but can't finish him. Trains with Glover, that's true. I think easy. What is your first language? My first language is Serbian, my second language is Bulgarian, my third language is English. Because my native language is Bulgarian, but I grew up in Serbia, so I learned the school in Serbian, and that's how I learned it. But my secondary is Bulgarian, and my third is English. I think easy 100% will be landing more strikes than Pereira overall, but it's a matter of if Pereira can land and steal rounds through damage. That's a hard question, man. This is a 5-round. Fight. I might bet on a draw at 50. Oh, point 50. 50. Whoa. 50. That's insanity. But it's worth playing. Yeah, it's definitely worth playing. $5. Yeah, man. It makes sense. It perfectly makes sense. Man, it's a great odd. No, really, it's a great odd. I agree. It's a lovely odd. It's a great piece of play. Yeah, English is my third language, believe it or not. But I love you all, man. I learned English because I was a die-hard fan of MMA for my whole life. That was inspiring me. So, your English is really good. Thank you, man. This is my third language, believe it or not. Невъзможно да вярвате, но английски е мой трети език. Не morate da verujete, ali engleski mi je treći jezik. I told you, you don't have to believe, but English is my third language in both Serbian and Bulgarian. So yeah, these are my first two languages and my third. In Canada, you could say you came here at like age 6 and they would believe. Really? They would believe me? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Well, it seems it's a great world. It's a great world. Great state of Canada and USA. They would believe that I came there at the age of 6. Isn't IFA around in your country? No, it's not, unfortunately. There are so many people here with like every accent. It's wild. Whoa, man. It's a nice place to be. Well, if they have different accent, that's okay. Why not? Why not, man? That's a great piece of play. I like that, man. I really like that. Over 21% of the population was not born in this country. Man, that's epic data. These are epic data, man. I didn't know, man. I really didn't know that. And sorry, Lamar, Hogan, did Matthew, that's Africans. Yeah, I know what is Africans. You told me last time. It has some similarities with Dutch. I recognize some Dutch words here. This Hogan, or however you read, did Matt, that it has some similarity with Dutch. Because I know to speak German a bit. I know German a bit. I don't know to speak it properly, but there is some similarity. Hey, hello, Violet. How are you doing, man? How are you doing, man? How's everything doing? Yeah, I'm going live right after the weigh-in. I wanna hang around with the boys. Because it was the Dutch who had originally colonized the most urban areas of South Africa. So it's their language, right? The Dutch. It is their language, right? But it has some similarity with Dutch. I'm not saying it's like Dutch, but I notice a similarity. I find African French accent way easier to understand when speaking French. My French is bad. It's a mixture of Dutch and other words from the languages of the slaves the Dutch had. So, if you speak Dutch, can you understand Africans or not? If you're a Dutch native speaker, can you understand Africans or not? For example, if you speak Serbian properly, there is no way you're going to understand Bulgarian. There is a bit of similarity, a very bit of similarity. For example, if you speak Serbian fluently and you go to Bulgaria, maybe you're going to understand 20% of what they say. I want to move to Ecuador when I get pension. Won't survive here. Everybody wants to come across the border. I actually want to live. Quality of life here sucks when you live check to check. I also live check to check, and it's not easy. What country are you from? You would probably not be able to understand everything. Yeah, I assume. I assume it has some similarity with Dutch, but you can understand some of it though. But if you're a Dutch native speaker, that should help you. Yeah, why not, man? But I don't know, man. I heard Dutch live, when there were tournaments here. There are Dutch people in Belgrade, so I can listen to Dutch here, but it's hard for me to understand, very hard. Maybe I understand some word, but that's it. Maybe I understand a word or two. It's hard language. Dutch is brutally hard language. So glad there are so many people in the chat, like 16 people. It's really awesome, guys. You really are outstanding. Yeah, New York is a weird place. I would like to live in a peaceful state, like for example Montana. I'd like to live in Montana or something like that. Just lost 80 on a tennis match. Tennis match? Which match did you play? I don't bet on tennis, only UFC. Nelly, it's nice when you're young. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. It's very nice when you're young, but when you're older, when you get older, it kind of sucks. For example, when you retire, you can go to Thailand. You can enjoy going to the beach, etc. Like Thailand is a nice place when you get a pension. New York is good if you have a serious reason to be there. I wouldn't like to live in New York. Too big city for me. What did I miss? Hello, Matt. We were discussing. We were just discussing shooting with questions if you have some of them. Otherwise, it's so expensive and the value of human life is too low there. I know, man. I would like to live, for example, in Montana, I don't know, Oklahoma or something like that, isolated place. Montana is fine to me. I know you're going to say I'm insane now, but what time is Veins? Veins has already finished. But ceremonial Veins, I think it's gonna be 4 p.m. Eastern time, I think. But I'm going to be outside for ceremonial. I'm now hanging around with you. We had 2 Vein misses. Trizano missed weight and Spen missed weight. I think ceremonial Vein is at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is, I believe it's 9 Irish, 9 in the evening Irish time, I believe. It's 10 p.m. here. It's gonna be ceremonial Vein. I like Colorado. It's like California with snow and less people. Colorado is acceptable for me. Yeah, Colorado is acceptable to me, but you know what is non-acceptable? Florida, New York, Eastern Shore, California, no. No, no. No. It's unacceptable for me. Too many people, man. I need an isolated place. If it's like urban city, Zheng Lemos, I say Zheng to win, right? If you're asking about the prediction, I think Zheng is going to win that one. But Lemos is a knockout artist, so I would rather go with a safe play, no distance, especially if Jason Herzog refs that fight. I recorded the video if you've seen on potential early stoppage in that fight. Colorado high altitude. I also like Utah. Utah also has a high altitude. It's cold right now in Philly. Yeah. Here is like 53 Fahrenheit. It's fine. Not too cold here. Philly more dangerous than New York. One can call it that way. How is Detroit? They say Detroit is extremely dangerous city, and they say Chicago is very dangerous. I don't know what to think about it. Here in Serbia, it can be dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, it can be, but it doesn't have to be. It really depends. Like if it's big city like Belgrade, it can be very dangerous. But if you're living in a small city, you should be fine. In Belgrade, at night it can be dangerous at night. But during the day, not that hard. Run spam for the win. I think no distance works well for that fight. That is my pick for Run spam versus Dominic Reyes. If I must pick a side, Adeline Reyes. Durban is not a very good town. Why? What is happening in Durban? We often have 2 hour power outages in Durban. Why? Why do you have it? Detroit losing population. Why? What is happening? Why do you have that? A lack of a fuel source. Oh man, it sucks. It really sucks, man. I didn't know it's that hard. Chicago is horrific. I would never live in Chicago. I know it's Serbian city, but there are a lot of Serbs in that city. But no, Chicago is horrific. Chicago is really, really horrific. A lot of crime, huge crime rate. It's not for me. A lot of people doubt in Molly. Shame. I think she wins 55% chance. I also bet on Molly. Yeah, I also bet on Molly McCann. So much random crime, which is the scariest. I know, man. I know. New York scares the shit out of me, man. Yeah, it used to be a proud place in the 50s. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. So it used to be a proud place in 50s. That's shame, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that cities are losing their population, etc. It's Belgrade is just overpopulated. Belgrade has 2.5 million people. It's overpopulated. This city where I live, it's really overpopulated. I would like to live in a smaller place, really. Automobile industry, yeah, it used to be a great deal, but now nothing's around. Now nothing's around, man. Kinda sucks. It really kinda sucks. But when you lose a job, it's hard, man. It's very much hard when you don't have a job. Luckily, I do have something that I work online. I'm doing YouTubing as a fun. I do YouTubing for fun because I love this. That's why I'm doing this. Any kind of animals you see around, we don't see here in America. Nah, nothing special. Really, nothing special. We don't have some exotic animals. We do have bears, but in mountains. We do have wolves, but it's all in the mountain area. We have foxes. We don't have some exotic animals. Hold on a sec. I'm going to hyenas. Yeah, just 1 second. I'm gonna come right now. 1 second. Alo. Da? Da? Da, gde se nalazimo? Da, ja radim u Beogradu, se smanjio, da, doći ću posle, samo recite gde se nalazimo. Dobro, samo recite kako stavljamo. Može, okej, niko. Imam ja sve. Imam i crni žut, šta treba? Imam. Važno. Važno. Ako dinamo, da. 15-12. Ako dinamo, će biti. Sorry, guys, I was having an important call. No hyenas. I'm reading a very interesting article titled "The Society and Animal Welfare, Bulgaria." Bulgaria has nice animals. About history of animals there. We do have brown bear. You know, that is the trademark of Bulgaria. Sorry, I was having some... it was very important business call, so sorry. I'm reffing. Alex is all hype. His power couldn't finish Bruno. No defense against leg kicks. I think easy TKO. What's your take, Vlad? I already bet on Pereira, so... Can't change my pick now. I already bet on Pereira. If Easy wins, it's going to be easy decision, but Pereira already knocked him out cold. Got Easy beating Alex. That's nice. That's very nice. Easy by UD. Easy UD or Alex KO TKO? I'm pulling for Alex because he is like the only Brazilian dude with a cool voice. And with a leopard jacket. Don't forget about the lovely leopard jacket. Pereira would save the division by winning. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Easy is winning fights. I can't criticize Easy because he's winning fights, but he's boring as fuck. He's a boring fighter as fuck. He is winning the fights. You can't criticize him for that. Easy Whittaker 3 would do 3 pay-per-view buys. Absolutely, man. I wouldn't buy that. No way I would buy that pay-per-view. Did you see Grand Dawson call out Tony Ferguson? Yes, but I don't think that is going to happen. If Pereira wins, he fights Whittaker and loses. True. Whittaker is a nightmare matchup for him. That is true. Whittaker is truly a nightmare matchup for him. I just need to add something. Some links. Hold on. Just adding something. Just doing something for my job. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, I added. Yeah, here we go. Go for it. Alex Pereira has a massive head, true. Pereira, do you take vitamins? Yes. Petrovsky looked good on the scales, 4 subs, 4 TKOs, no decision wins. That's true. Yeah, your English is really good. I have to admire Yuri. He was struggling with his interview, no translator, but he did it. Accents are sexy. Yeah, you think about Jirka. If Pereira wins, keep Alex away from the Ripper, yeah. Do you think Pereira should just move up instantly and fight Jirka? It's the only winnable fight for him. True. Alex Pereira, okay, I don't even want to see Tony Graham Dawson. Me neither, I don't want to see it too. Everyone else out grapples him. True. Do you think if Izzy pulls guard, would he have any risk of being KO'd on bottom? No. I don't know about Pereira GMP. Pereira is a stand-up guy. His GMP could be okay, but it can't be world class. We all know Graham Dawson will wrestle Tony Ferguson to a boring decision. True. Almost no chance either guy grapples boring as fuck. Absolutely agree, Lolita. Bronson versus Alex, who wins? That would be a super boring matchup because Bronson would drag him to the ground, but I hope Alex knocks him out cold. I think he finishes Turman, but I can't decide how. Petrovsky versus Turman, I'm staying away from that fight. I have my own reasons for staying away of that fight. Yeah, I definitely have my own reasons to stay away from that fight. I don't know, man. If I must pick a side, I don't know. I would risk with Turman, but Petrovsky is brutal, man. Petrovsky is good. He is good. I can't call him a bad fighter. He is a good fighter. Turman doesn't have a chin, of course, but he's got a knockout power. And Petrovsky is so unpredictable. He can submit the best guys. He can lose to the worst guys. He's so unpredictable, man. I like to call that guy an unpredictable beast. That's how I like to call Andre Petrovsky. Naturally strong, though. Yep, extremely strong. I think his strength is his duty. He's got a lot of strength. That's true. 20 people watching all the time. That's a win. That's a huge win, man. It really makes me happy when so many people are watching. I'm trying, I'm trying to stay positive as much as I can. And, this YouTube channel helped me a lot. I got a confession to make. This YouTube channel helped me a lot. I was struggling with so many problems in my life, but I'm feeling better now. Really feeling better now. Hold on, is there a message? Naturally strong. Yeah, very naturally strong. That's true. Very much naturally strong. Hello, UKV. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm just checking the odds right now. I'm checking if the line is moving. I'm checking at my cell phone whether the line is moving. No line moves yet. Line is not moving. Hey, man, just hoping Bateman can win later. Good luck, man. Made some easy money on UFC last night. Oh, great. Sorry, because I didn't make predictions. I was sick. I was sick yesterday. I was really feeling bad. Today I'm a bit better. You actually put money on any fights? Yeah, I'm gonna write you now. There you go, my picks. Of course. But this time I played three underdogs, which is totally not normal for me. I usually play one underdog. This time I played three of them. I'm sick too. Yeah, I was very sick yesterday. I was unable to make those picks, and I know, I was clocking. I was really feeling bad, and I was fixing my shoulder yesterday. I had a nasty shoulder injury, so see, I have the movement right now, but I have the shoulder dislocation. They fixed that shoulder. Now I'm feeling better. Feel better? Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling better now. Feeling way better now. Yeah, I'm feeling way better now. That's true. I got promotion, so I did Nikolai Montel, Zaiter, Petrovsky. Oh, good luck, man. I only bet on Nikolai from your picks. Congrats, Matt. That's awesome. Good luck with that. Got promotion. Excellent, man. I'm so glad you got a promotion. Keep working, man. Just keep working. That's outstanding. Bateson. Ah, okay. Bateson is something different. I was like Bateman. I'm like, Bateman? Bateson is okay. I know what is Bateson. We're gonna cash. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Why not? Test it out. Just test it out, try it out. You can always be a part of the game. So you think Meatball Molly wins? Yup, I do think. I do think Meatball Molly is going to win. I already bet on Meatball. Do some betting sites let you bet on split decisions? Mine doesn't seem to. In my state, you can only bet on split decision if you visit bookie in person. You can visit bookie in person and say, listen, I want to play this or this, and he say, okay, wait, and give you odd. That's the only way to play split decision here in my state. Easy or Alex? I bet on Alex. Yeah, I already bet on Alex. I want to bet there will be a split decision on Chandler Poirier. If you can visit bookie personally, then they would allow you to do that. I mean, in my state, the only way to bet on that aspect of the game would be like that. Likely a war of a fight. True. It's probably going to be a war of a fight. A big war. I predict a massive war coming up. Yeah, I predict a massive war coming up. I root for Chandler, but you never know. I say no distance for that fight, but I would lean Poirier, but man, that fight is so hard to predict. That is so brutally hard fight to predict. I think Poirier smokes him. Me too, but it's hard, man. It's so hard fight to predict. Chandler has zero defense, but he's aggressive. His aggression was okay against Hooker, but I don't know against other guys whether this aggression is gonna work. It's just too much of the aggression and just too much of the aggression not gonna work. I love Molly, but the grappling on Blankfield is most likely gonna be too much for her. I don't see Blankfield stopping Molly though. I'm gonna say Blankfield decision or meatball Molly via KO TKO. Think his aggression gets him knocked out early. That's very possible, very likely to happen. Poirier seems to have a small amount of quitting him, but Chandler has chin disease. That's true. Chandler has a brutal chin disease. He can't take brutal shots to the chin. You have to say, I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. I'm gonna be live for 10 more minutes. Then I have to go. I have some obligations later. And tomorrow I'm covering the event, of course. As expected, I'm covering the event. True, Jordi is back. Yeah, why not? Jordi is back. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I like that fact. I really like that fact. I'm so glad What time is the event in Europe? It starts at midnight, man. I don't know. I know it sounds brutal, but it starts at midnight. Chandler has fallen in love with being exciting in his recent fights. I think it will be a bad night for him. Did you see what he did? No, what happened? No, what happened? No, what did he do? Did you see through Gordy's DMs, lad? Ah, you think on the MMA holes? What was he saying to the MMA holes? Ah, yes, I've seen that. I've seen that in their story. If that's what you're asking. True Jordy, right? You're asking about their story. Their story that they posted on their YouTube channel, right? True Jordy insulted the religion of Islam. No. I have only seen that he was firing back at the MMA halls. I've seen that on their on their story mode, on their storyline in the MMA halls. I saw you on the MMA halls. Thank you. I remember seeing Blades to win first 30 seconds was plus 4000 against Aspinall. Pereira first 30 seconds plus 2500. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've been a guest at the MMA halls, and Moss used to be a guest of mine too. I hope he will be my guest again. Hope we're gonna see him again for Prochazka versus Glover. If he has money, of course. He is a very busy man, so he is a very busy man. He's a father now, you know. It's very, very hard when you're having a kiddo. I mean, it's never easy. He has a small kid, and kids are cute, but they are draining energy, man. Yeah, Moss is pretty much a nice guy, pretty much nice, humble guy, and he is very, very funny. Extremely funny guy. I mean, he's got a great sense of humor. But got to be honest, when I first met Moss, I was watching him like he was having 12 heads in the first place. But then I realized that he's a cool guy. Actually, really is a cool guy. Babylon MMA, no, I'm not. I'm not predicting that promotion. Don't have time to cover all of them, unfortunately. I didn't bet on that. Didn't do predictions on Babylon MMA. Who is fighting anyway? Oh, I know nothing about these fighters. This is a Polish promotion. No, I don't follow Polish promotions too much. I already made predictions for Cage Warriors, though, and KSW. I only follow KSW from Polish promotions. That promotion sounds pretty much entertaining to me. Oh, PFL Championships, November 25th. Ooh, that sounds nice. Really much. Dakota Dicheva. Oh, she is half Bulgarian. Dakota Dicheva is fighting. That's awesome. I don't like that much all the shit they're talking to. They're trying to make us laugh. How fast do you think Weili Zheng will defeat Carla? If she wins, it's gonna be round one knockout. If the fight advances into later rounds, we're gonna have a problem. Got my coral belt in BJJ. Sorry for bragging. There are only 25 coral belts in the USA. Coral belt. That's awesome, man. Coral belt is awesome. That is outstanding, man. That means you're a true master. You know, coral belt is not for everybody, man. It means you're a true master of the sport. How long do you train, man? How many years did you spend training? You're just kidding. Imagine Pereira pulled and Bo Nichols stepped in the debut fight against the champ. Kinda hard to imagine that because Bo Nichols is injured, but It would be interesting to see. It would be very, very interesting to see. People would say he has more chance than Pereira to win. I know. Pereira already knocked him out once and defeated him once via decision. I'll have to win Pereira in that fight. Who should Tom Aspinall fight next? Tom Aspinall should first recover. When he recovers, we can talk that. Vlad, did you hear that Izzy said he is going to like kick, jab, and move? Yes, I've heard that. This doesn't inspire me at all. It's not something that makes me happy because it will lead to a boring fight. Sorry guys, some connection issues. But I hope it's gonna be okay. Let's say he recovered. Who should he fight? I would like to see him fighting Blagoy Ivanov though, but I don't know who is free right now. Curtis Blades match sounds okay. Easy spot to victory for Easy. Play it safe, don't take any risks. Boring for the fans, but he'll secure the win. I would like to see Aspinall fighting Curtis Blades or some really high-level wrestler. That's something. I don't think they're gonna let him fight Gunn and Gunn or the top of the division, but probably somebody in the top 5. Pereira better be around 2-0 tomorrow. Blades should fight Gunn. Well, he should. Who wins more fights this card? Overs Gym or ITI Kickboxing? Unfortunately, Kickboxing. Not a big fan of them though, but that's the way it works. Glover's Gym. I think ITI. I think Kickboxing Gym. Think it's gonna be soul taking for Kickboxing Gym. If Jones immediately fights Ngannou, Stipe could fight Tom. Why not? I'm all on it. Who else in Glover's Gym? I know Pereira is from his gym. Not sure who else fighting. Tai Sergey. Well, that's a nice piece of play too. Tai versus Sergey is a nice piece of play too. Who was the worst UFC fighter that was ranked? Ooh, there were many bad fighters who were ranked. I don't know, man. There were tons of them. Reyes, Turman, Pereira at Glover's. Oh. I don't know, man. There were many ranked fighters who didn't deserve that. Michael Johnson is mine. He got lucky against Dustin. Very lucky. He was very lucky. Alright, guys. I have to go now. I'm having some obligations right now, so I have to go. Catch you tomorrow. I'm going live for the event. Going live for sure. Tomorrow, reffing, have some obligations. I'll do some sleep and then I go live for the event. We're gonna enjoy together. Have a great day, everyone, and catch you. Здравейте, Josh. Добрий день, Vlad. Здравейте, Josh. Hello. I'm going now. I have some obligations, so catch you later. Great discussion this was. You're awesome.